Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, of course, we are continuing Batwoman. This is Batwoman Season 1, Episode 3, entitled Down, Down, Down. Interesting title for sure. Playing catch-up, of course, on these shows because last Saturday I started my birthday vacation. Had a fun time. Glad I'm back. And I missed Batwoman, Supergirl, Arrow, and Flash. You guys probably noticed. Well, I made it known I was going to be missing them, but some people are still asking, well, where are the reactions? Because... guys, I'm on vacation. You got to give me a little bit of time here. Now I'm playing catch-up, so it's going to be fun. A lot of editing, but I'm watching the Arrowverse, so I'm not really sure why I'm complaining. But anyways, Batwoman. So the first two episodes have been pretty solid. Could be better, but they're pretty solid. Now, with the last episode, episode 2, it was revealed at the end, towards the end, that the stepmom was the one who actually hired the gang members who attacked Kate for the knife. It actually wasn't Alice at all. So, I guess she's a villain too? I'm trying to figure this out because it's like, who do we trust in this show at the point? Right now, we only got a couple characters we trust because I'm like, the dad's running the Crows, but I'm still questioning things. And now he's married to, she's the mayor, right? Like, I think she's the mayor. So, what? I don't know. I'm really confused, but I'm hoping we get some more information in this episode for sure. And I'm still waiting for when we get past Elseworlds because right now we are before the last crossover event. And we got to get to the point where we're going to get to Crisis. So there's got to be a time jump at some point. I'm curious to know when that's going to be because there's a lot of time they got to fill with these couple of episodes leading to Crisis very, very soon. But I think I'm one of the only few people that actually likes the prototype suit. It feels like a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm waiting for the suit from Elseworlds, right? And understandable. I'm waiting for that too. But I like the prototype suit. Some shots, the head's a little too big, but it is what it is. But I'm enjoying the fact that Alice is kind of Jokerish, but not really. And I really dig the backstory about what happened to her and how she became Alice and everything. And the fact that they're not wasting any time getting to the point where Alice, at the end of the last episode, basically threw her own notes and the bat in that thing on Kate's motorcycle. I know you're Batwoman. And so they know of each other's identity. And so it's now to the point, where do we go from here, and where does the time jump happen from getting past Elseworlds to now getting closer to the timeline of the other shows leading up to Crisis? So I hope those questions will be answered pretty soon. So guys, here we go. The third episode of Batwoman, Down, Down, Down. Let's go.
I never meant to give the city so much hope. I can't do this.
You can.
I'm not you.
You gotta become Batwoman.
What do you want?
What happened to your batsuit knockoff, Kate? Too tight? No fit?
Wow.
Or did you just realize that you are going to be very annoying, aren't you?
Very.
Okay.
And I'm here
Damn.
to make Gotham safe again.
Are you?
You need to move on.
I don't know.
Talk to me, Gotham. Where's Batman?
Talk to me, Gotham.
You're in danger, Mary.
Okay. Well, I also have a life, so...
She's playing
So
this
your
part
father
pretty
just
well.
made your body. That is not your desk.
Do you hear that?
Hmm?
That is the sound of me officially having more money than Bruce Wayne.
Tommy Elliot. How the hell did you even get in here?
I figured that's who that was.
5 stories taller than Wayne Tower.
Bruce and Tommy. Childhood friends who still act like children.
He is,
But
for
as a
sure.
friend, Gotham's Dark Knight has the city swooning again.
I saw the picture.
Yeah,
It was,
sure did.
pixelated.
Two-way grappling hook. Okay, twice the hook, twice the chance for
Twice the hook. The hell?
So why didn't she take the Crow's job? I have no idea.
She's got a better one.
I mean,
So what is she doing with herself? I guess
Well,
she keeps late hours too.
sure
so are you
does.
on this assignment to keep tabs on me or on Kate?
Doesn't make a dent.
Oh!
you're gonna fix that, right?
If she has the gun, she levels the playing field.
Except Alice doesn't know that Bruce Wayne is Batman. Whoever stole the gun knew that Bruce had to have the suit to test it on.
Well, who just showed up in Gotham again?
Let me show you something. I'll go ask.
Or you could be Batman.
Yeah, I noticed the crow stuff, so I guess she killed somebody for that? Yeah, I figured she was in their apartment. Those pictures looked familiar, but I wasn't 100% sure, but...
What is happening here?
Exactly.
Your dad assigned me as Mary's security
But
detail.
you asked for this.
What brings you to an adult frat house? I
Well...
was told to move on.
There you go. I was told. And now it's awkward.
Sophie's husband.
The guy that showed up randomly and then he's now running me back again.
10 contracts with her. She never told me she was friends with the boss's daughter.
She
Interesting.
didn't tell you who I am.
Interesting.
He married Drax and has no idea. Wow.
Shit. Oh, wait.
Professional.
What?
Well, I'm glad you hear it, Kate. It means you're not out gallivanting with Alice. You will tell me.
Gallivanting.
Stop
Good
doing
word.
that.
Nice view of Wayne Tower.
Of course he
Well,
wanted the
half
view.
my life. Okay.
Of course. I kind of figured it was her calling.
You taught me, remember? Give up on music like you gave up on me.
He's like, oh
What are you trying
shit.
to do, Alice? You're not getting in my head.
I never understood why you stopped looking for me. I always thought
Because they found those skull fragments or whatever. And they just assumed.
If I had this view, I'd stop looking for me too.
More time to enjoy your new life.
How'd you get in my house?
Damn.
I'm coming for you.
Maybe if you'd uttered those words 15 years ago.
Oh!
I'd be here now.
Flipped it right back at him.
Forget.
The map with all location of where she could possibly be. Or all the marks or whatever, but then searching.
That's some gun you got there.
He's like, what the fuck? Where'd you come from?
Because a few months ago, I paid a man to riddle me the answer. Gotta love the Honorable Bruce Wayne for designing
Riddler.
feel safe, so he could never become too powerful, and his super suit is such a great guy.
What did you do?
You have Batman meet me on the roof. Or the elevators I just hijacked. They start to drop.
Batman isn't here.
He's just gonna start killing people.
It's time.
Oh!
You two went to Point Rock together?
Yeah, we did. Why?
Yeah.
Tell me today, someone else tomorrow. This is on me. You said if anything was going to get Bruce's attention, it'd be this. Do you think he's coming back? Luke,
Because Warner Bros. Won't allow it.
your friend Tommy wants to kill you, Bruce.
Paint the red.
You're not here. I need
Oh,
to be honest
shit.
with the city. That I'm not you. I'm me.
Woo!
You're not Batman.
That's the point. Stalling.
Stalling!
I'm done with you.
What was that? Just in the nick of time. To the rescue? I guess?
You saved my life.
She sure did.
Red, the color of our birthstone. To remind us where we came from. Beth is gone.
I don't believe it,
Save me.
but I don't know.
If you kill again, it's over. And I will stop thinking of you as my sister.
Well, I guess you better get used to that.
They're taking you to Arkham, Tommy. Good luck buying your way out of that.
Interesting.
Bruce said I won't stop until he shows his face.
I'll call you then. I'd like that.
And of course, she's staring, watching. Of course.
Jacob, don't let her in.
God. They just keep playing this card where he's like, that's not my daughter!
I wasn't afraid of letting
It
down the
is.
city.
Okay, Gotham. Someone just dropped a bombshell on this city. What are we calling her? That lady? That chick? Talk to me, Gotham. We need a name.
We need a name.
Batwoman.
Batwoman, okay. I think that shot was from Elseworlds. There you have it, guys. Batwoman Season 1, Episode 3, Down, Down, Down. Now, I just have to be honest with you guys. Just have to be completely honest. No bullshit. Just have to be honest. 100% straightforward with you guys. I feel like this episode overall was fine. It was okay. It wasn't like the first two episodes, in my personal opinion, where I felt they were pretty solid, pretty good, in my personal opinion. I feel like this one, definitely a couple steps back. I just feel like I wasn't as invested in this episode as I have been in the previous two, with the pilot and the second episode. So I'll go through what I liked and what I didn't like about this episode. And I want to hear your thoughts about what you think about this. And do you think this episode, in your opinion, was the same in terms of episode 1 and 2, in terms of your enjoyment, whether you didn't like it, or is okay, or really good, or you loved it, whatever. I'm curious to hear your thoughts, because for me, I just felt something was a little off in this episode. I'm like, I don't know. But, okay, so we'll go into it. So, let's start with something I liked. I liked the reveal of the Batwoman suit we saw in Elseworlds. I like the painting of the red on the chest piece, the symbol. Her putting on her boots, the cape flapping, the quick shot of the side angle of the wig and everything, and then it cuts, and then we really don't see a good look at it, even though we've already seen it before, was when she's on the roof fighting against Tommy. So, or pre-Hush. I'll stick with pre-Hush in this for sure, because he's not Hush yet. So, or I don't know if he ever will be, but anyways, not the point. I like that. I like the reveal of the suit. I like it. And the kind of build-up they did in this episode leading up to that point and why she needs to do that change. Because the whole city is like, Batman is back. And the whole reason why Tommy is really back in Gotham, because he's like, well, he said he paid someone to riddle him the answer. It was Riddler. Pretty much, I'm assuming it's Riddler, because they already confirmed he's in the Arrowverse via Elseworlds during the little bit of an Easter egg sequence in Arkham Asylum. So, yeah. So, everyone's looking to Batman. I was like, oh, Gotham was going to be saved because Batman's back. So, I understand why she had to do it. Story-wise, why. So, I like the reveal of that. What I didn't like is that they are continuously doing that whole thing where Sophie is like, no, I told Kate to move on from me, but yet they always bring it up it was so awkward in this episode. The elevator ride up, because she forced herself into being the bodyguard of Kate's stepsister. And of course, Kate gets on the elevator to go to Tommy's party. It's awkward. And then Sophie's husband's like, well, you didn't tell me that you were the friend, you're friends with the boss's daughter. And it's like, well, you didn't tell me you guys went to this place together. It's like, can we just... It's a storyline I understand, because they dated, and the whole fact that she didn't go along with, them, because they both were about to get, if they didn't sign the paper or whatever, because Kate declined it and she signed it, pushing Kate away because she wanted to continue on where she was. Like, she didn't want to drop out like Kate did because of the relationship. So they were two different areas. My issue is not the fact that they're lesbians. I know some people are going to try to spin that. Oh, you don't like it because... No, that's not what it is. Look, it's not needed. Like, you made it a point, even though you're saying, well, clearly she didn't mean it. Yeah, but now you're beating me over the head with it because... Like, okay, but she moved on. She has a husband now. So what they're implying is that Sophie's going to leave her husband for Kate. That's what's going to happen. I just feel like they just shouldn't beat it over the head every single 5 seconds. We've had 3 episodes. We can cover other stuff and get back to this at some point. They can just pepper it in. They don't have to hammer it over the head every single episode about their past. Like, it's awkward. Yeah, sure, because they're near each other quite a bit. But come on. There's other stuff we can focus on, which they did in this episode, but they just keep going back to this. There's other stuff we can focus on. Okay. So, thing I liked is that I liked the fact that her stepsister, Kate's stepsister, when she found out that Sophie was her bodyguard, she's really playing up this whole act of, like, going to parties and doing shit when she has a secret clinic. Like, they showed it early on in the episode. She's helping this little girl, giving her a shot. And it's showing that she has to play this role up, because that's not who she actually is. You know what I'm saying? So, I like the fact that they're showing that she's able to completely act like a different person entirely, but realistically she is helping out the people in Gotham that need help, And that's who she really is. It's not this person who's a influencer, as she was saying on the elevator. She's playing a part. So I like that for sure. What I didn't like is that they keep going this angle of Kate's father and Alice's father. Him going, Alice is just trying to get in my head. It's just, and then the stepmom's like, no, she probably saw something online that it had involved with your daughter's, playing the song or whatever. It's like, no, that's your daughter. And it's like they've been hammering that over the head of him. This is your daughter. And he's like, no, she's just trying to get mad. I ain't gonna let you do it. Come on. It's your fucking kid. Just drop the act, let him accept it, and move on. Because here's what, and it ties into something I liked. Alice is so good in this show. She was really good in this episode too. I think it's really interesting that they showed the opening sequence where that had to be a younger her finding that mask in the water. I'm not sure what that's hinting at, but I'm going to look into seeing what people are speculating or what they're saying about that, because it's not clicking right away if that has any reference to something. But then she wakes up, so she's having this nightmare, and then the opening where she's talking to Kate, and they're on the rooftop with the bat signal, and she, of course, breaks it at the end, but she's putting little bunny ears, or, like, whatever thing she was doing. It was funny. And it's like, this storyline can be seen as just another hammer on the head, as I've put in the dislikes, with the father not believing Alice is his kid, and then the Sophie, and she actually does care for Kate, but she's telling her to move on, and that it could be considered hammer. But the fact is, the actress, I forget her name, who plays Alice, who did play, I think she played Laurel Lance, right, in Birds of Prey. She's really good. She's the best part of the show. So that's awesome. And so the fact that she got a lot of screen time, pretty damn awesome. And I can't wait to see more of her. I really can't wait to see more of her. Something I really didn't like, but I'm curious to see where it goes, is Tommy, pre-Hush. The reason why I don't like it is because it is not what I was expecting for them to do with Hush, or at all if they were ever going to do him on the show for Batwoman. Because, like, it doesn't feel the same when it's not Bruce. Now, they kept referencing of their past and what Batman did, saving his mother and all that kind of stuff. He's like, I was stuck with that for so long. I'm thinking, he's going to kill Bruce and Batman because he had to deal with his mom for 13 years or whatever it was. It's like, okay. Like, it just didn't feel genuine enough for me to go, this is a pretty good portrayal of pre-Hush. It just didn't feel that way. It just felt like, this guy's another guy who has a lot of fucking money, and he's really pissed off at Bruce and Batman. And it's weird how literally he had to pay the Riddler to tell him that when Bruce Wayne and Batman disappeared at the same time, that kind of tells you who's Batman and who's Bruce Wayne. Like, no one else can figure that out. But for some reason, he can, because he got Riddler to do it. I don't know. And another dislike I'll throw into the mix as well, which I'm hoping improves, because I want to see more of him. Luke Fox needs more screen time. I feel like the character is just there to spew a bunch of tech nonsense, and he doesn't really get any development. He mentions his dad, which is nice, but my complaint is that he's only there to teach Kate about all of Batman's stuff. Like, come on, you got to give Luke more to do than just that. So I feel like they need to pull back and not really focus on certain characters, and just kind of give more for Luke to do. You know what I'm saying? Just give him for more to do. Just something I noticed. And also, one more critique. Something I noticed. The action sequence with Tommy and Batwoman on the rooftop wasn't that good. It wasn't that great. A lot of cutting. A lot of just, it just didn't look genuine to me. And it made me go, that could have been better. It could have. But anyways, overall, like I said, I think it was fine. I think it was okay. Wasn't blown away. And I'm hoping that episode 4 will be better. I'm hoping. Because I don't want to get to that point where I'm like, why am I still watching this show? Because I'm still wanting it to be good, and I think that this wasn't like a terrible episode, but it could have been a lot better. and I feel like they took a couple steps back. So I need, hopefully episode 4 will bring me more into the mix like episode 1 and 2 did. So what did you guys think of this episode? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this episode. And are you going to continue watching the show? What were some of your highlights? What were some of your dislikes? Whatever thoughts you have about this episode, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.